Now right here,
Maverick and Buck.
Soak it up. Can they live up to the hype? Our top shelf talent, indeed, just that.
As JD likes to say about himself in the third person, Maverick likes how Maverick looks.
Their opponents, Pat, Buck, J.D. Maverick, top shelf talent.
It's time to go to the top shelf, Bolin.
you want to talk about two contrasting tag teams. Take a look at that on the right, and then behold what's on the left. You looking good, baby, looking good.
Oh, and Pat Buck calling for our ring assistant. Oh, as they take off the bling.
Well, you can't be wrestling in the bling, you know.
Can't bring the bling to the ring.
Now, those two right there are two that I'd be proud to be seen at eating dinner with me at one of the many fine establishments around town.
In those outfits?
Those two, well, of course in those outfits. They look like movie stars for crying out loud. And those two on the right, I wouldn't let within 50 miles of me.
Well, here's the deal. A great outfit, a great pair of expensive designer sunglasses.
Wait a minute.
Look at this tip the ring assistant.
Does not necessarily make a great tag team. I know that J.D. Maverick, an exceptional competitor, Pat Buck, an exceptional competitor on his own standing. Together, though, we don't know how they're going to level out.
Well, Hog Wild ready, but Pat Buck puts a couple of quick kicks to the right thigh. Hog Wild cover, 1, 2, and Hog Wild kicking out.
Let me cut you off, Dean, because I don't see this match going real long. Let me break it down for you, Baltimore. You got greatness teamed with greatness. Greatness plus greatness equals greatness, you moron. Of course they're going to work out just fine.
Speaking of greatness, on Tuesday, February the 24th, Mickie James will be here. Former OVW alumni, now WWE superstar and diva Mickie James be here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon to 6:30 for a special autograph meet and greet session. And then at 7:30 that night, we will have live matches. Now go to ovwrestling.com for information on your ticket prices. You can get them either through the computer or here at the door. And then Timmy, of course, Wednesday night, 24 hours later, we'll be here to tape our television show like normal.
Same Davis time, same Davis arena, right here Wednesday night, the 25th of February. We resume our normal television taping, and Pat Buck resuming his normal beatdown tactics on Hog Wild.
Timmy, if I'm running late Wednesday, that just means that me and Mickie James were out late night on the town. Don't be waiting on me. I'll just get here when I get
talked to her
here.
the other day, and I said, Kenny was asking about you. She said, Kenny who?
Timmy, what that basically means is that Bolin will be here early that day.
She calls me Big Daddy Star Maker.
Well,
Big Daddy Star Maker.
my mistake.
She calls him Big Daddy, owes me $200.
Oh, man, look at those kicks from Pat Buck, and those forearm shots just smacking off the back of Hog Wild.
Hog Wild trying to create a little space between him and Pat Buck, but Pat Buck staying on top of him right now. Oh, and sends him over to tag in Tony Mann.
We're done beating on you, Hog Wild. You know what? I just made a mistake. I know you're not, baby. You look great.
Will you stop talking to the guys in the ring?
He's not even sweating. He just pointed out he hadn't even broke a sweat yet. And I just realized, I think that is the Geico Lizard. Look at him. Got that green head.
Well, Maverick takes the tag from Pat Buck. Maverick in the face of Tony Mann. A couple of slaps to the face to add a little insult to injury. Oh, and Pat Buck. And again, a little short roundhouse kick into the gut of Tony Mann.
Smack him till he speaks with an English accent.
What athleticism.
All of a sudden, I want to buy my car insurance from that guy.
What athleticism on the part of J.D. Maverick with that textbook vertical suplex. You know, when you're making a debut as a tag team or a singles, but especially as a tag team, you've had as much hype, as much self-propelled, I'd say, propaganda, if you will, as top shelf talent has had here in OVW. You'll want to make a statement right out of the gate, and that's what Pat Buck and JD and PB are doing.
They're making a statement. Look at them. They're kicking that reptile all over the ring up there. What grown man would dye his hair green?
Pat Buck drops that big fist into the tin ring of Tony Mann.
If my son ever came home with green hair, I'd smack him right in his mouth.
Pulls Tony Mann back up, does Pat Buck. Tony Mann quickly out of the way. Tags back in, Hog Wild.
Yeah.
Hog's fresh man now, one fist after another into the chin of Pat Buck.
He's fresh, and let's not call him a man.
Man, and this has been a lot like batting practice for top shelf talent on Hog Wild and Tony Mann, and they just barely breaking a sweat, it would seem. How about that? Two birds in one stone. JD coming off. PB sitting down.
That could be.
1, 2, 3.
that looked like Chris Brown on Rihanna in there, boys.
Here are your winners. Top Shelf.
They did everything but bite him.
Well, Hog Wild and Tony Mann won't get the Grammy for that move. I'll tell you that right now, as Top Shelf Talent shows why they are the team to beat in 2009.
They're great.